Hey guys, it's Scott here and welcome to today's sort of early, FUT Champs stream. How is everybody doing? Hopefully you've had a good day so far. Hopefully I had a good night yesterday. Hopefully you watched the Champions League. If you didn't, you missed out on one of the best, craziest Champions League games you'll probably ever see. Maybe only like second to comebacks of like the Barca 5-1 in Istanbul and stuff like that. My god. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Here's hoping that today's... well, for this year the Champions League's done, isn't it? Like, nothing will come close to that. However, hopefully today's game is going to be decent. It is Man City Lyon, for those that don't know. So that should be interesting because I think people are going to massively underestimate Lyon, and who knows what they're going to end up doing. Depay goes on a mad one. I don't know, man. Yeah, yesterday was something else. So today we're going to chill out. We're going to play some FUT Champs. I don't know how much we're going to play. But yeah. Barca was shocking. It was a mix between Barca being awful and Bayern just being ruthless. Absolutely ruthless. Like, that Barca defense is an absolute shambles. Semedo isn't a right back. Semedo is like a right mid or right winger masquerading as a right back because he doesn't track back. He can't defend one-on-ones. He got destroyed by Davis for what, the fifth goal? I think fifth. Emotes goal. PK is good in the air, but he's not agile enough to deal with stuff that isn't in the air. Longley is just average, and Jordi Alba is the same as PK. He's past that peak and needs to be replaced. Same with midfield. You shouldn't be starting people like... You shouldn't still be starting people like Busquets or Vidal. Vidal was playing left mid. Sergio Roberto right mid. I don't know why they didn't flip Roberto and Semedo. Sergio Roberto is a much better defensive right back than Semedo. And that would have allowed Semedo to go forward a lot more and potentially try and win the ball back in midfield and then push forward with it. I feel like that would have been a lot better. But yeah. Busquets again, past his peak. And just isn't agile enough against a team like Bayern. Same with Vidal. Frankie needs to be starting with like Puig or someone next to him. And then Suarez, whilst he scored a really nice goal, was also way past his as well, limiting the growth of other players. So yeah. Our plan today is to be on PS4 and continue our FUT Champs on there, and then tomorrow we will do the Xbox Leicester past and present. We're currently sorting this out, which is pretty cool. But I need to switch over to PS4. It is turned on. Right. FIFA 20! And this is where it's going to kick me off the servers and all that good stuff. It's going to be great. Need a rebuild, but blew all the money on wasted players. And when Messi goes, they're going to rely on players like Puig, I assume. Let's just say. Yeah. Messi didn't have his best performance yesterday, but even if he did, I said it pretty much on stream. A Messi masterclass is the only way that Barca go through. And honestly, even if Messi had had the game of his life, with that midfield and defence, I don't think he would have been able to set up and score 9 goals. Or 8 to go to extra time. Crazy. Just one of those where you're watching it and you can't believe what you're watching. It was like Brazil-Germany all over again. Just like a game at that higher level with that, like, it's not like Man City beating Aston Villa by 6 goals or something like that. They're supposed to be 2 of the best teams in the world. Crazy. Crazy, man. Really do hate to see it. Let's go up. Hi, hey, hello, welcome to everyone that's tuning in. No, Scott, no more champs. Stop playing it. Play a fun game. Not yet. Not yet. We need to make the live stream into 10 hours edition. I'm not sure about 10 hours. Knew Coutinho was going to smash it. Yeah. I think it sums up Barca in recent years that they don't have a clause that means that Coutinho cannot play against them. That sums up how the club has been run. Since Neymar left, pretty much. Dembele was insanely expensive, and it's been unfortunate for him because he's just very injury prone or has been really unlucky with injuries. Griezmann was a stupid buy. Coutinho was a stupid buy. This guy, biggest fraud of a right back to try and replace Dani Alves. He had a really good game, like a one-off really good game. Who was the previous round against? Who did Barca knock out? Play Bayern. How can I not remember this? Napoli. He was solid against Napoli. And it was one of the few times where it looked like, okay, maybe this is the Nelson Semedo that is supposedly coming in to be the next big thing at right back. But yeah, then he went straight back to his poor self, getting destroyed by 19-year-old? Right. Hassan, I don't really talk about that kind of thing. Okay. Joseph, I don't. Okay, Bayern are just on another level right now. They look it, and this is without Sané. Oh, as if they need any more attacking threats. My God. Sanjay, basically everything that was in packs for the end of summer heat, other than informs, are back in packs now. So there's like 250 special cards in packs, something like that. Loads of Team of the Season, Shapeshifters, Headliners, for Birthday, Future Stars, Scream cards, Team of the Year. I think that's everything. Maybe there's one more promo that I forgot, but yeah, basically all of those. Respect for Muller went sky high yesterday. Yeah, remember the guy in the chat that said that Thomas Muller wasn't a threat? He was sick yesterday. So was Goretzka and Thiago. They ran the midfield, but Muller was awesome. I tell you what, he's a very, very likable and respectable guy as well. His post-match interview is solid. Every time I've seen him in an interview and stuff like that, he is he seems like a genuine guy, and I like that with footballers. Cien, honestly, I don't know. And I wouldn't bother trying to improve at FIFA 20 when FIFA 21 is probably going to play completely differently. Just deal with this latter part of this game and just don't really care too much about it. Don't take it too seriously. And then focus on trying to get as good at FIFA 21 as you can as early as possible. That would be my advice. Because the stuff that's broken in this game will probably be completely different to the stuff that's going to be broken in FIFA 21. Dragbacks and near post shots are probably going to be the last thing that you focus on in 21. It's probably all going to be about agile dribbling, and then, I don't know, finesse shots, as just an example. I don't know. David, exactly. I don't think Messi should go. I don't see Messi leaving other than to go to like Newell's Old Boys or something like that to end off his career when he feels like he's done with elite level football. I just don't see him moving anywhere else. Oh. I don't know, man. Barca need a massive rebuild to prepare for life without Messi. That's the thing. Like, there's no point rebuilding the team right now and still building it around Messi. It's got to be built for the next 5 to 10 years. Oh. Rather than half the starting 11 being in like their mid-30s. It's fine if you're incredible at that age, but when you are clearly past your peak, and you're basically being played more out of sentiment than anything else. Oh yeah, I'm actually 4-1. I just haven't updated the thing. Sorry. He didn't take the touch inside because of the delay. Exactly. Losing Robben and Ribery, everyone thought was going to be a massive, massive thing for Bayern. Same with people like Schweinsteiger, Philipp Lahm, right? These were supposedly, like, basically irreplaceable players. Oh, that dominated for years and years and years. But now you've got someone like Kimmich, who's slotting perfectly there. Goretzka's doing incredible things. Will I be doing 2 streams today? I don't know. I don't know whether I'm just gonna like do one longer stream and try and get to like go 2 on this account in one long stream, or whether I will split, because obviously we've got crap. We've obviously got Champions League again tonight, so I'm not going to be streaming at my usual night slot of starting at like 8 or 9 PM because I'll be watching the football. So I don't know what I'm going to do. We'll figure it out. Gameplay, man. Yikes. It's so slow and heavy. Right. Oh no, we already read that. It did an 89 plus double 1 hour before it expired yesterday. Got Team of the Year Ronaldo, Team of the Season Royce. Absolute dream. Wish I could get something like that in mine. The Chilwell news true. Depends what you mean by news. That should be game over. Slow burner to start the day. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The luck. Oh, bad. Oh, so bad. Imagine if he'd done the heels here when I pressed it. Tom, exactly. That's the biggest thing with Semedo. He doesn't track back and then leaves PK exposed. He just stays forward. Like, I think it was for the second goal. It basically summed him up perfectly. When he could have been sprinting back to try and help. But you just see him walking, jogging at an absolute push to come back and help the defence. Just looks like he isn't bothered. It's awful. Terrible mindset. How is that possibly a foul? Brandon, that would be sick. Which players do I think Barca need to sign in order to complete their top level? Again, the squad needs a rebuild. But the board and everything like that just... What is this gameplay? Just seem incompetent. Like, why are you getting rid of, what is he, 23-year-old Artur to bring in 31-year-old Pjanic? That's literally the problem. Is the squad is way too old. And yet you're doing the same thing. Why? But people like Puig, Pedri, Fati need to be promoted ASAP. ASAP. Any coin making tips for FIFA 21? No. Honestly, the game feels the same. New dynamic dribble is the same as holding LBL1 and dribbling in this game. There's no way. The stuff that they showed off is not possible with L1 dribbling. On this game. Not possible. Those things in the pitch notes cannot be done in FIFA 20. God, the delay. It's early morning. People are playing FIFA 21. How are your FIFA 20 servers struggling? Yeah, I knew he'd messed that up. Oh my god, the passing. The fact that I actually ended up managing to get a goal out of that is insane. How bad that... I mean, oh, we're not going to be able to see it because it won't be in the highlights, will it? No. Otherwise, I'd be able to show you... just how bad that passing was compared to what I tried to do. Right. Okay, let's catch up with the chat. Jamie, how's it going? I feel like I don't know if I'm doing a later stream. Stop saying it. Ghost? Got the month wrong now. I think Mbappe would be a good replacement for Suarez. Yeah. Saying he's having a medical with Chelsea next couple of days. Well, people that get really good information that are on the Foxes Talk forums say that nothing is happening right now. Nothing at all. I think, to quote, no bid, no talks, no contact. Top manager of the year, thoughts? Obviously. Maybe if Sheffield United had ended up getting like top 6, maybe you could have argued for Chris Wilder, but they fell off. Yeah, if you're not enjoying FIFA, you should just not play it unless you're getting quite a bit of money. It's my job. I have to play it. I would love to be able to stream other games and get viewers, but I don't. I mean, to be honest, right now we've been streaming half an hour and we're barely pulling over 100 people. So that's pretty terrible. But yeah, normally when we're doing like FUT Champs, we get up to like 400 people. Whereas if I stream any other game, it's insanely hard to get over 200. So it's just not really possible for me to do. I don't know. Yeah, today is not going well. Seen any beta gameplay reviews? No, but I wouldn't care about them or listen to them at all because it won't feel the same in the beta compared to the full game. It never does feel similar. Okay, yeah, it's stupid. I wanted Barca to win the Champions League. Now, I couldn't care too much. I just want entertaining games for the remainder of the competition. That's all I care about. I don't care who wins. If Leicester or Barcelona are not in the Champions League, I don't care who wins. What's the point of the beta then? There isn't really much point in it, to be honest with you. Hydro, if you really wanted to do that, you just do Streamlabs stuff instead. Or I should have seen red. I can't say I remember why that would have happened. Vidal should have been sent off. He should have been booked about 3 times before he got his yellow. Insane. I love how the first half was so, like, calm in terms of bookings, and then the second half, pow! Everything went out of the window. Who stamps on Thiago? I don't remember that. Still unavailable. Available. PayPal. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Again, with Messi and stuff like that. As I said, even a Messi masterclass last night, they wouldn't win. Because the rest of the team was so diabolical. He's offside, isn't he? Oh no. Is it true Ben Chilwell has packed his bags to come to Chelsea? Well, I'm not personally friends with Ben Chilwell, So I have absolutely no idea. Inferno, the only Inter that Messi would go to is Miami. I'm a Barca fan because of Ronaldinho. He made me fall in love with football. Leicester then played a pre-season friendly against Barcelona, and since then I wanted to watch him more and follow him. I started supporting Barca. If Ronaldinho had gone on to sign for someone like Man U, maybe I would have been following Man U as well. Instead of Barca, sorry. I don't know. Obviously impossible to say. Gameplay's garbage every day. There you go. If you could replace Ben Chilwell with any player in football history, who would you pick in history, not current? Roberto Carlos. Ashley Cole. Something like that. Leighton, yeah. Messi played terrible last night, though. By Messi's standards, maybe. By the rest of the team's standards, I wouldn't say so. Imagine how different things could have been if that cross comes shots from Messi that Busquets somehow didn't get a flick on had gone in. And the cross into Longley for his header that he didn't score. Second half, though, just everyone seemed deflated. I don't think you could say anybody in that team had a good performance. I know Barca didn't have a great defence during the Guardiola era. They just had a midfield no one could get the ball off of. I would disagree. Alves, Dani Alves. Unreal. You're looking at like prime PK, prime Puyol. Who would have been left back at that point? Abidal was a monster as well. You don't think they were good defenders? I don't think you watched enough. There's a reason that team was so good. Is that from back to front, it was sick. Why has he just... That looked like Bobby just finessed that. I'd say the only real weak point in Pep's Barca was... Never had that god-tier keeper, really. He had Valdez, who was... He was good, but was always prone to a mistake. A costly error. And then who came in for... He had, like, Pinto as well. I was at the Classico in the Super Cup, where Valdez tried to... I don't even know what did he try and do? He tried to like dribble round Di Maria, ended up going on the floor and just conceding. And that pretty much summed him up. I mean, it may not help that I'm downloading something on Xbox, but this delay is so bad. Yeah, luckily the keeper situation didn't matter that much because the rest of the team was just outrageous. Barcelona's too old, yeah. Robbo, how's it going? It's currently 11:35 AM where I am. I'm just chilling out, playing some FUT Champs in the morning. If you enjoyed the stream, help us out, thumb it up, subscribe if you're new. Come, road to 81k subs. I mean, that would have been ridiculous. I didn't get a beta code. Didn't do the icon pack here. Oh, the lag. Thank God we're 2-0 up. I say, the defense. The defense? I'm reading the chat. The delay, sorry. It's the first time since, what was it, like 2005? That neither Messi or Ronaldo are in the semi-finals of the Champions League. End of an era that none of us ever wanted to end. Barca have had money problems since Neymar, really. They need to offload multiple players. But one of their problems is that, one, the squad is old and not good enough. But that means that they are, because these players have been there for so long, like Piqué and Busquets, etc. They probably earn more and more money with each contract renewal that they sign. So the fact that they've been there for so long means their wages are going to be insane. Yet there are youngsters like Puig and people like that that could come through the ranks and probably put in better performances than someone like Busquets or someone like Piqué, etc. Jordi Alba, Suarez even. That if you actually rebuilt the squad, not only would you probably play better and have better team chemistry and a bit of a fire in the belly of the youth players, you'd also be wiping out so much wage money from the old guard. So it seems like a no-brainer, but not to Bartomeu. I wonder if there'll be a vote of no confidence. Bournemouth have accepted an 18.5 mil offer from Sheffield United for goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale. So you would assume that that would mean that they are not getting Henderson on loan for another season. You disagree? You disagree with what, Ben? How am I? I'm doing good. How is everybody doing today? Need to sell Piqué, Busquets, Alba, Messi, Suarez. I would disagree with Messi. I would agree with the rest. Need to get a good centre-back, left-back. De Jong can play CDM, long way right centre-back. Patty right wing, they need to find a striker and left wing. Griezmann is am not left wing. Get rid of Griezmann. Patty on the left, Dembele on the right. Or Patty on the left, Messi on the right, Dembele up top. Or just behind the striker. He can play centrally. I've not done the icon pack yet because it's FUT Champs. How can they manage a rebuild with no money? Their academy hasn't been up to par in the past years. They'll be getting rid of a lot of players. Some of the academy players are ballers. But the managers seem like the last couple of managers just seem to play for sentiment over like talent and stuff like that. Right? You say Messi's old though, going to retire soon. In like 3 years, maybe. If you think that Messi is not still like the best player in the world or second best or whatever, you're crazy. Or you just don't watch Barca. But again, for example, someone like Fatty coming through. Puig needs to come through instead of Busquets And basically, Puig can play the De Jong position that he's currently taking up, and De Jong can play Busquets' position. Pedri could come in and play through the middle at cam, potentially. He's a baller. Absolute baller. And there's multiple players that just haven't been getting the opportunities that they should have got yet. Premier League games got confirmed. I don't know what that means. Hello, yeah, exactly. Nick, yeah, but instead, what they've done is they have decided that no, we're going to bench Griezmann for Suarez, or we're going to bench him for someone like Vidal to play left mid, and then when he does come on, we're going to play him out of position anyway. The scenes. Bravo, anyone that thinks that Messi not winning the World Cup doesn't, like, it has an influence on how good he is as an individual, in my opinion, is a fool. You can't judge an individual's talent based on team stuff. Right? And I think it gets summed up by the fact that so many people will say that someone like Messi would be the best player of all time if he had won a World Cup. So basically what they're saying is, if Higuain could finish a chance that Messi set up instead of putting it wide, or the keeper saving it, that makes Messi a better player. There's zero logic, and it's really frustrating to see people that are supposedly pundits and football geniuses talking that way. It's silly. It's like Gerrard. Never won the Prem. Does that mean that he's worse than other players that have won the Prem? Obviously not. Obviously not. Lol, if they're going to go under a rebuild, then they need that chance. Oh, I didn't do my fitness. Could I, yeah. Bit of spending, buying average, not getting the best out of best players. Who do I want the next manager to be? I don't know. Does he win tonight? They stand a chance against Bayern. I think it depends. If Bayern play as high a line as they did last night, Man City are going to cause them all kinds of trouble. Because they're going to have more quality and more pace in exploiting that fact. It could be the fact that Bayern played that way specifically against Barca because they didn't think that Barca would be able to exploit it. Whereas against Man City, they may play a little bit more reserved because they know the quality of someone like De Bruyne, then into, I don't know, someone like Riyadh, and like basically all of their positions are going to be able to pick out that pass and have that pace to just get away and go. Oh. Matty, yeah. I think it's stupid. I think the most frustrating thing with either of them is that, according to the internet, you're not allowed to talk about one without the other being involved. I think it sums it up that Ronaldo was trending last night. And exactly the same when Juve got knocked out. Messi was trending. People, like, I think it's just the age, the generation of football Twitter idiots that don't realise how privileged we are to have two players of that caliber playing at the same time is unheard of. It's insanity. Oh. And it's slowly but surely coming to an end. Oh, that was really well played. He didn't defend with long lay at all during that attack. Kieran, exactly. I thought that post-match interview with Muller was fantastic. And that shows the mentality that you need to have in your team. This guy really doesn't like actually using his defenders, does he? I think Bournemouth are going to get relegated again. I mean... I don't know if I'd go that far. I could see them easily finishing bottom half of the championship. I don't think they'd go down, but it's a tough league. It's an insanely tough league, and if they are not up to it and just go on a bad run and that mentality just drops, who knows? I mean, the thing is for Bournemouth, they took a long time to try and come up to the Prem and try and establish themselves in the Prem. So it's not as if they haven't been through it before. They'll be used to it. And you imagine a few of the players that are there will be used to it. So they probably know what they're getting into, rather than a team that... There's no way that you pull that back there. That's insane. I think the biggest thing for Bournemouth will be whether... I mean, their new manager is the guy that used to be the assistant to Eddie Howe, right? So maybe he'll try the same playstyle and stuff like that, so it won't be a massive shift. And that might help them. Lucas, I have no idea. Uday, yeah, Muller comes across as a very, very nice, humble, likable guy. Each interview and stuff that I've seen him do, he just seems like a cool guy. And again, I like that in footballers, because a lot of them will come across as arrogant or just looking down at people and everything, and he's an underrated guy as well. He was so proud of the Lewandowski comment, wasn't he? Maybe they don't realise that it's a thing that has been said for... Why is Mandanda so far out? What's happening? Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that cutscene before, but sure. Maybe they don't realise it's a common thing. Oh, what? I think the sale of Ramsdale today will trigger a lot more deals. Well, he's going. Ake is gone. Fraser's gone. Wilson will probably go. But there's no way that they hold on to both Wilson and King. I don't know if they'd sell both of them. But there's no way they're holding on to both. No chance in hell. Brooks is most likely going to leave as well. So, died anyway. Where were you going? Nice. That's unlucky. People who have watched Messi live are really lucky. The guy is unreal. Scored in both the Barca games I've been to. Competitive game. He didn't score against us in the pre-season game. Suarez did score 2 and Messi got an assist for one of Suarez's goals, but played half the game as well. Exactly, Kieran. Messi and Ronaldo will be more appreciated when they retire. I think the best way to sum it up is that they would be more, because they're obviously massively appreciated right now. However, the divide is so big because you've just got so many fanboys on either side. I think once they both retire, and it's been about 5 years, the competitiveness between the two will not be as strong, and they would be appreciated without having to always be compared to the other constantly every single time more often. Right? I did not get a beta code, no. Guy that said Muller was rubbish yesterday. The thing is, like, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I watch Bayern Munich every week, because I don't. Right? 27 of 39. But when I have watched him for Bayern and Germany, he always seems to be involved. Always seems to be involved. Every time. And even if you haven't watched him play at all, even if you only base it on stats, then he's sick. Again, people judge players in real life based on how good they are in FIFA. I have had beta codes in previous years, but not this year. I did pre-order FIFA 21, yeah. Well, and people say that every year. As you know, if you have the beta code, you would have got an email. It may be in your junk or your spam. So if you didn't check that and you don't think that you got an email, it would be worth checking those just in case. A lot of the time, that is where it does appear. Won a cheeky bet last night. I made about £100 yesterday, which made up for losing multiple bets over the last week or so. So that was really good. I much prefer in-play betting to pre-match betting now, because you get a much better feel for the game and can then bet or whatever reactively based on what you're seeing. So for example, before the game, I wasn't sure if there were going to be loads of corners, because obviously Barca are very possession heavy, and Bayern sometimes play possession as well. So I didn't know if there'd be loads and loads of corners. However, there was a mad flurry, and it was like, okay, this is what this game's going to be like. I'm going to keep betting on there to be a corner in the next 10 minutes. And so I did that for like the next 5 times that it was possible to do, because I was basing it on what I was seeing. Same with bookings. If you see that in the first 5 minutes of a game that, or well, maybe 15 minutes or so, it's a very combative game, and you can tell that there's going to be bookings in the game, then you can bet on that in play. Whereas before the game, you don't know exactly how the game is going to play out. You don't know what the ref's going to be like. If you can see early doors that the ref is very lenient, then you probably wouldn't go for bookings and stuff like that. So I'm starting to do in-play a lot more than pre-match. Pre-match, I'm probably just going to play it a lot safer and then focus on in-play. Kieran, exactly. How can you support 2 teams? You support 1 and that's it. By supporting 2 and that's it. Kieran, yeah, I would. I would. It'd be nice to see, but not in a competitive way. I think in like in some kind of soccer aid kind of thing, it'd be incredible. Why playing Champs mid-August? Because I want to. How do people get selected? It's random. Oh no, yeah. Why don't you play Son over Bruno? Because Son is a striker, Bruno is my cam. Foden over Bruno. Lol. That's all I'm going to say to that. This is one of the best cards in the entire game. And you're supporting 2 teams. That's like saying I support Chelsea but also support Real Madrid even though you never watch Real Madrid. Well, if you never watch Real Madrid, then I doubt that you would support them in that instant. So that doesn't make any sense. I watch basically every Barca game. I've been to multiple Barca games. I've travelled to Sweden to watch us and Barca play. I've seen them play in the Champions League. I've seen them play in a Classico. It's what I chose in 2003 because of Ronaldinho, and it's what I still choose today. There you go. It'd be stupid to say I support Barcelona if I never watch their games or really take any interest, but then celebrated if they won the league. Yeah, that would be dumb. But that's not the case. You say you should only support 1 team. That's your opinion. My opinion is different. Do what you want. I think, I mean, I think your username sums you up as a person. You focus on other people more than you focus on yourself. For those that don't know, the person we're talking to's username is Chelsea fan for life. Hate Tottenham. I think that explains it. You need to focus on your own team. Focus on yourself. Don't care about other teams. Don't care about who someone supports or what they do. You will have a much better mentality in life if you start focusing on yourself more than other people and focusing more on what you think of yourself rather than what other people think of you. And stuff like that. Focusing on yourself is one of the best things that you can do. That's why I'm in a really, really good mental mindset right now. I'm focusing on my health and everything like that. Getting pumped up, ready for FIFA 21. I'm feeling good about stuff. Whereas before, I wasn't giving myself enough breathing room to sort of just chill out enough. You say you support Man City and Bayern. Now, I have an incredibly interesting bug right here, because on the YouTube stream, the person that says that has a Man City badge. Yet on my Streamlabs chats, their profile picture is an Arsenal badge. Interesting. 90 Rio, Shadow or Anchor? Probably Shadow. Anchor's not very good this year. Not really necessary. Oh, crap. Over there. Implosion has just come in with 11 months of Twitch Prime. I swear they only... That doesn't make any sense. They did that the other day. 3 days ago. Resubscribed for 9 months in a row. 11 total. I don't know what you're on, Streamlabs. That happened a few days ago. Days ago. Oh my god. Jesus. Why would you play it there? Oh. I imagine my free icon packs are going to be absolute garbage. I use 365 to bet. It was the anniversary the other day. You subbed today. But how does that work if it said you resubbed 3 days ago? I don't understand. Yeah, someone like Ian Wright is exactly who I'm expecting. Who is this? Vinny! I can't believe he stopped his run. I was waiting for him. He was slowly but surely getting his way into the box. And then he just stopped. Am I in the right formation? I am. Why is he refusing to actually make a striker's run? That's better. Nick, yeah. I hope so. I think Everton will sign Allen, and thoughts on him. 1, don't follow Everton transfers, have absolutely no idea. 2, don't watch Serie A, no idea how good he is. So I'm probably not the best person to ask on that one. Aaron, you're okay. We're just gonna chill on Champs. Oh, how's it going? Pow. Terrible pass. Went wrong when you said Barca were in trouble. The best part is that people still call me biased. When I tell you these things before they happen. Said it about us at the end of the season. Oh. We just don't listen. Not all special cards. But way more than there were. There's 250 now. Oh. Ahmed, who buys him? No one can afford him. Oh. Future Stars Max Aaron's was good. Not at this stage of the game. What do I think Messi is thinking? That he hopes that the manager, the board, after starting 11 get changed. So that he actually has some good teammates. side. Opinion on Liverpool defenders. Thick. Do I like any Portuguese team? I don't watch Liga NOS. Player manager. Yeah, apparently Setien is pretty gone. They'll have to go through like the formalities, most likely, of doing like next day press conference, etc., and then it'll go. Oh my god. Tom, yeah. My opinion on Fall Guys is that I imagine if you had a group of friends to play it with, then you'd enjoy it. If you're playing it on your own, I think you'll get bored very quickly. Messi to Man City is already done. I mean, it isn't. So stop lying. Robbo, nice. I mean, Ben, they don't. They did last night. Yeah. Abadal, major restructuring. Needs to be. Napoli player besides Koulibaly because of Ancelotti. Ah, right. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Arsenal have announced today that head of football Raul Sanley is leaving the club. Vinay Venkatesham, our current managing director, will lead us going forward. Don Raul has gone. Kieran, exactly. How is he possibly? That was to Bruno. It was still optimistic, but I feel it would have had more chance if it had gone to the pro player. HJ, I have absolutely no idea. Spurs should be like 94, 95, something like that. I think he's offside because of the tiny bit of delay. Yep. Ah! Who'd be your dream signing for Leicester this year? Someone like Ben Rama. A tricky winger. A Riyadh replacement. Finally. New FIFA October 9th for the standard edition. I hate how slow players are to react once they pick up the ball to be able to start dribbling properly. Really stupid. Oh. Mark, I agree. If I want to watch, we might do a prediction video on something like that. If Thiago goes to Liverpool, and that means like the slow but sure move out of the starting 11 for Henderson, That midfield is going to be insane. You got Fabinho at CDM, and then Thiago and either Widge or Keita pulling the strings. That's pretty sick. Joel, no! This song is real name. I've got a little water. What charge this on? Fully charged. Love super fast charging. My god. We've been getting closer. You want me to come over? I need a little more, and before I give it all, I want to get into it with someone who's there for that. We've been getting closer. You want me to come over? I need a little more, and God, our Wi-Fi is garbage. Rory, yeah. I love how midfield just stand behind the guy that's marking them, so I can't pass the ball. I have to wait for Laurent Blanc to make a run forward to play the ball out from my goalkeeper. That's insanity. I'm playing to Gold 2 again this week. Yeah, most likely. I do hope the next season is when we truly see Keita come through at Liverpool, because when he gets going on the ball, the guy looks so sick. All clubs have deluded fans. This is very true. And one of the reasons why football is such a frustrating sport. Especially... why would you run behind the goalkeeper? Especially on social media. Twitter is awful for football. The amount of accounts that I have blocked, that I have never interacted with. This year I started blocking people on Twitter rather than just muting. And it's so much better. But the amount of people that I've blocked that I have never and probably never would interact with, just so that I don't ever see their tweets in anything that I ever look at. Oh, it's bliss. It is bliss. Like, the kind of people that have notifications turned on for every Premier League team, just so that they can tweet something stupid or abusive about the team. And it's just like, why would you be like that? What is going on in your life for you to do that? So I just get rid of them. Again, I'll probably never have an interaction with them anyway, but I'd rather them just be not on my version of the platform that I go on every day. I beg that this is a thing that doesn't exist in FIFA 21. You shouldn't be able to not play and still be able to just keep control of the ball like that. It's outrageous. SAS, if you're here to be an idiot, we will get rid of you. How come you're still playing FUT Champs? The only thing to do on FIFA, and FIFA is my job. Football Twitter is simply interactions. Half the time their opinion isn't what they say, doesn't want likes and comments. Well, what's the point? I don't get it. Like, I can understand if it's something like YouTube, right? Where maybe you be controversial to get views and subscribers, which will then earn you money through ad revenue. But to just be a complete and utter, insert whatever word you want here, on Twitter, by just abusing people and getting nothing out of it other than maybe 5 likes from some other racists, then I get it. Excited for the 589 plus pack? Really? Tarek, no. Tom, I mean, still though. Still. Lou, that's a nice addition. I didn't play Ghost of Tsushima, but it does look pretty cool. And the thing is, I've got Last of Us Remastered installed. I feel like once I play through that, it's probably going to make me tempted to want to get like Ghosts or Sekiro or games like that. And I'd probably just get hooked on them. Likes of Basin will tweet, then how's everyone day? There's always someone that will say you're fat or something. Yep. It's a bizarre world that I hope that these kids that do these kind of things grow up quick. And realize that what they're doing is a waste of time and can only negatively impact themselves and everyone around them. Do you have any viewers on the channel that have viewed some FIFA 13? Yes. Nick, when do you think you first saw something? Because Nick's one of the longest watching people on the channel, even with breaks and stuff like that. Darry, you can use the playlist command to get it. I think Damien, who is also one of the mods, I believe is the longest sub that I have. It's a shame that you can't see these stats on YouTube. That'd be nice. Like, in terms of viewing your... I don't even know if you can do this, I think. Have a little look. Analytics. I still like FIFA. I haven't liked FIFA for a very long time. .4% of the people that watch my stuff are not subscribed. That's not surprising with live streams on YouTube. Mohammed, no. I swear there used to be a thing. They probably got rid of it because it's YouTube and they get rid of things that people enjoy looking at. You used to be able to see a list of your subscribers, but you could only sort it by recent subscribers. So wait, oh my god, have they finally changed it? They have! You can actually see who your longest subs are now. Oh my god. What's the most... So apparently, someone with 300,000 subs is subbed to me. Then 221k. Then 186. Then 105. Then 99. 59. But date subscribe. So I can see, for example, there are a couple of people that apparently subbed yesterday since Carol. Right? So apparently David and Anders subscribed today. Yet neither of those are on my date subscribed. Oh, only includes users who have made their subs public. But then they wouldn't be on that list if they're not public. Maybe they unsubbed. I don't know. Tom, yeah. But I can see the earliest subscriber on my channel is one of my best mates. And he subbed in 2010. The next is a guy that I haven't spoken to in years, but I used to go to school with. He also subbed in 2010. And then we start moving into people that are actual subscribers that are not friends. And I wonder who's the first name that I recognize as still being in stream. There you go, Damien. Right? So Damien is still a mod, and he is the longest subbed person I know that still watches. I don't recognize any of these other names. But here you go. So Damien subbed October 17th, 2011. And he is still... He's not as active in streams because of work and everything like that. However, he does still pop in from time to time. And he is definitely still around. Whereas most, well, basically all of these, I don't know. I'd be surprised if anyone else on like the next few pages probably still here. I'd be very surprised. It's interesting to see the subscriber count. Like, some people clearly had to go at YouTube themselves. And got some subs. But yeah, like, no one on here do I recognize. This guy? Maybe? Again, I wonder when someone like... I swear I've seen it. Nathan McLaren rings a bell. Yeah, there's a few people that I think I recognise. Which my subs has the most subs? BH Reload, who do Fortnite videos. Second is Rolly Ranchers. They also do Fortnite. Then it's Hochi, which I definitely recognise. I think I watched some of their Fortnite videos at one point. But yeah, the top 3 subs on my channel are Fortnite ones. Got Curbs, King in here. Interesting. Is this the Gaz? Maybe. Firstly. Okay. That's cool that you can finally see that, because you hadn't been able to for years. And years and years and years. You were unable to search through your subscribers starting from oldest to possible. Going, yep. Oh. Again, I don't think there's a way that you can search for a specific name. Tom isn't subbed. No. Dara, exclamation mark playlist. I still play Fortnite. I have not opened Fortnite since Blackout existed. Blackout? Warzone. That's like 5 months. That's a good grape. You love to see it. Moments Eusebio on loan up front. Here and yeah. But that doesn't surprise me. I honestly would be surprised if people like Tom, Andy, Nep, etc. are all subbed to each other, because I just don't think that they'd watch each other's content. I don't feel like people that make FIFA content, I'd be very surprised if they then, because of the way that the game and everything about the game is, I'd be very surprised if they then feel any need or want to watch more FIFA. If they do, then I feel like they'd be more likely to watch streams rather than videos. Just have it on in the background or something. That's why I'm hardly subbed to any FIFA people. And even the ones I am subbed to, I don't watch. Really, because the game is just too bad. I've been subbed to Nep since I don't even know when. 2012, something like that. I could probably, on one hand, talk about the videos on his channel that I've watched this year. It's just the only FIFA stuff that I really watch is stuff like Andy's and Oakley's and Tom's videos, because that's what I enjoy the most. Nothing to do with like proper gameplay and everything. No grinds or Road to Glories or anything like that. It just, I'd be amazed if there is anyone out there that does, YouTubers and streamers, that do a Road to Glory themselves and then watch someone else's. I'd be very surprised. The game just isn't enjoyable enough. And the thing is, if the game was enjoyable enough, you still probably wouldn't watch it because you'd be playing it more. Kieran, the latter. We talk about a few bits and bobs before we start recording each time. Same with Tom. Your longest sub is Syndicate. I don't know if it's possible to check who you have been subbed to for the longest. If it is, then I'd be interested to see mine. Some of mine will probably be channels that don't exist anymore. Harry, yep, and you're watching it. Will there be Trent SBC? Don't know, ask EA. We've just hit 100 likes though. Love to see it. Keep it going. If you're enjoying the stream and haven't already, make sure you thumb it up and subscribe if you're new, as we're on the road to 81k subs and we need every single one of you to help us get there. It's a long and tough road, but we're doing our best. Delightful, guys. It's okay. I was definitely very nervous the first time I did a video with Jack, because that was the first proper, like, one-on-one collab video that I'd done. Even though I was then nervous when I went on Team Takedown for the first time, I'd done videos with Jack, and so I was more used to that kind of thing. Oh, yeah, if loans exist in FUT Champs next year, then EA don't listen to anyone. Despite all these other changes they've made, they clearly don't pay attention. Repulse, yeah, it's already getting to that stage. Again, it's a fun, chilled out little silly game that, again, I don't think has that much of a lifespan. And I think it only really has a lifespan if you play it with other people. But hey, people said similar things about Fortnite. She do anything for me, I'm a Klondike bitch. I live two lives and I'm online, offline, everything on the line. Fuck all the cloud, this is not by the dollar sign. Bottom line, that's just the bottom line. Put up, you still saying nothing, just like you forgot your lines. Hey, shoes up from Christian Dior, huh? Yeah, I'm not a kid anymore, huh? I feel like I'm actually getting some different songs on my shuffle of this playlist for the first time in weeks. Because FIFA is dead. Yeah, but it's not just FIFA streamers that are playing it. It's basically everybody. Like, if you go onto Tim's stream, you go onto Dr. Disrespect streaming Fall Guys with PewDiePie yesterday. It's not just a FIFA thing. It's not like F1. You didn't see people like Tim, Doc, all of these guys going and streaming F1. That was the FIFA crowd. Half of them, well, yeah, most of them got paid to play it, but still, that you also then saw quite a few other people go over and play it as well and watch it. Whereas this is this is more than just that. Well, yeah. I'm Fall Guys strangely addictive, can't wait for it to get released on Xbox. It will do eventually, but it's a timed exclusive. By the time it comes out on Xbox, will it still be alive? Because the game has had major flaws. I disagree. For example, Sekiro, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War 3, was it? 2? I don't know. Just on PS4 have been fantastic and done really, really well. The Forza games have been insane. Nick, I don't think I've ever heard of that. There have been Spider-Man. Like, in terms of single-player games, PlayStation have had some absolute bangers this generation. Kieran, yeah. Again, it's all just a bit of a waiting game right now. Every FIFA content creator knows that FIFA 21 is going to bang, and it's going to do well for their channel. Right? Sadly, we pretty much already know that there is going to be there won't be a capture event, most likely, but there will still... How can I explain this? There won't be a capture event that everyone goes to, like in recent years. Barring some kind of miracle. That won't happen. Where you see people like walking over to each other's PlayStation, and like Andy doing a squad builder showdown with Castro when he goes over and stands next to him and stuff like that. That's not going to happen. However, do not be surprised if EA still create a list of, I don't know, 25 to 50 people that they basically give the game to and get an early version of the game and get to record content on it. It obviously won't carry over to the full game. It will still be an early release. But considering Andy and Bateson have already confirmed that they had played the game before the beta came out yesterday, Kazooie as well, there's no way that they're not going to get an early version and be able to record content on it. It's going to happen. Which is unfortunate, because that would have given someone like myself a bit more of a chance to get some early views and new subscribers if these guys weren't able to get their videos out before the game comes out. But I know that I'm going to smash FIFA 21. I'm hoping that the streams are going to do really well. Same with the videos. I know what kind of stuff I'm going to be bringing out. I know what kind of content I'm going to produce, and I know it's going to go very, very well. Again, we're already over 80k subs before FIFA 21 comes out. We've still got the demo and player ratings and all of that stuff to come, which could potentially boost us to like 81k, something like that, before the game releases. And then we've got a year long of just smashing out content. Getting 100k subs, then pushing. Can we get to 110? Something like that. Like, it's going to be a good year. Demo is always overhyped though. Yes, it is. But it does well on the channel, so I don't care. It's one of those days where, you know, as a streamer, even if you don't do as well as is possible on a demo day or something like that, you know you're going to do well, right? For example, I don't think... Oh my god, the goalkeeper meant that he was offside. I didn't even think. What an idiot. Like, last year was probably an outlier as to how well that stream did. We probably gained like 2k subs, and at one point we had like a 6k peak viewership. Something like that. That ain't gonna happen again this year. I'd be absolutely amazed if we got that lucky. But, at the same time, even if I had a bad day, there's no way that we don't hit over 1k peak viewership at some point during a demo stream. It'll happen. So, there are some days that you know certain things are going to do well, regardless of what you do, etc. But then, the question is, can you take advantage and make the most of these situations? For example, people that sub on demo day, can we get them to keep watching the streams throughout FIFA 21? People that watch the first 1 or 2 episodes of The Road to Glory, can we get them continue watching the series because we have good editing and a good video style for that first episode? People that watch the first stream of FIFA 21, can we bring them in and make them think, hey, I'm going to watch this guy for FIFA 21 this year? That's the kind of stuff that I will need to do to go from the level that we're currently at to the level that I know that I can be. Again, 100k subs is happening without a question of a doubt. There is nothing that would stop that at all. But then it's how far we push over that number. Can we start pushing other things such as our Discord, our Instagram, our Twitter, etc.? Do we even create a second channel to do something like career mode on or something? I don't know. There are options. But a good example is that this upcoming FIFA, I'm going to be doing daily episodes of my Road to Glory. So even people that can't tune in to like a 6-hour live stream or something like that will be able to catch up with what happened the previous day in 10-15 minutes, something like that. And so then the next time they tune into a stream, they don't have to catch up and watch 27 hours worth of streams. They can maybe watch 3 episodes in an hour. And there you go. They've caught up. Jacob, I really don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I think it depends on how the first few days of EA Access go. Obviously whether there's a glitch, which you'd assume there will be. That was a lob through ball, Vinny. Are you serious? Okay, made up for it. Say minimum 2 to 3k at the peak on demo day. We'll see. But again, I know that, again, that day will do really well for me, and then we try and keep those people going. The first day of EA Access will probably do really well for me. It wouldn't surprise me if overall the stream got like 20k to 30k views, something like that, compared to 10k normally, or 5k, like right now. Kieran, exactly. Charlie Bass would be boring. Too easy. Just glad skill change is semi-back. Come on, L1 and then hold the stick to the side. Okay, next game. I told you today we'd get up to the viewership eventually as people wake up and start to be able to tune into the stream and everything like that. We're over 350 people, so if you are enjoying the stream, please do consider hitting the thumbs up. We're going in for 200 likes, maybe 250 depending on how long the stream goes today. If you want to see more, make sure that you're brand new to the channel and you subscribe today. We are, again, aiming for 81k subs now before FIFA 21. That's my target. Before the official release date... Well, no. Before EA Access, I would like to get 81k subs before I can play the full version of the game. I think that's the best way I should sum it up. So, I have... How long? Days until October 1st. I have 47 days... we need to gain on average 14 subs a day, and we hit 81k before I can play FIFA 21. And that doesn't even and that time frame includes rating reveals and stuff like that, demo. So we should comfortably hit 81k, but I need you new people that enjoy what we do and want to see more throughout the next FIFA generation to join us today. Family both. Best league starter team, either Tombo, start the downloading. Bundesliga or Serie A? Jacob, no one did. Who do I support? Leicester. How much longer are you streaming for? I think I'm going to stream until I hit gold 2 on this account. Okay. I'm just getting number every time I see my numbers, every time I see the bottom, every time we see each other, every time I pop a bottle, every time I hit the lotto, every time I see I just really want another. I'm just stuck between the gutter and the rain. It ain't pain that I'm feeling, but it's something in the same kind of vein that I'm healing from. I wonder why I feel so little, cause I ain't been on the top. I think I'm somewhere in the middle. I swear, they only love me when I'm not there. Players I don't care about, no links wasted. And it would mean having to change custom tactics and everything like that, which bothers me. Stanley, stop spamming. Oh dear. Yeah, last night, coming after I can rebuild the team back to former glory. Today I woke up, grabbed my phone to check the gram, I started scrolling. Got a message from a dude without a profile picture. I just think it'd be too easy. I mean, they used to have something like that, but it wasn't career mode, was it? Didn't they? I can't remember. He struggled with depression and he told me that the music was the thing that maybe it was just somewhere on the main menu. They had scenarios in FIFA. Like you started playing what was it in? Does anyone remember? Like you would have to come into a game when you're 2-0 down with Barca against Real Madrid, for example, and you'd have to come back and win. I really can't remember what it was in. It definitely used to exist. 100%. I can't even begin to think about what game mode it would come under, so maybe it was just its own thing. If a 12 or 13 year challenges like half your squad was injured. But what were they just challenges that earned you like EAS FC stuff? Is that all it got you? Is like catalogue points? It was like in the same bit as 1v1 against the keeper. I guess if it existed now, it might be a bit pointless. Farland, can you not just play online randomly with someone else though? That's a pen. What? I just got sandwiched as I shot. How was that not a foul? Oh, you ignored the skill. Never the chop. Anyone who has the beta that does those forward fake shots like I do. Oh, Barla, nice. Does the chop still happen as much as it does in FIFA 20? Anyone know? This guy's defending is not great. Yeah. Okay. Lucas, how was it? How much am I going to play today? Probably till Gold 2. See. Yeah. And tomorrow? Tomorrow probably the same, but on my other account. So we'll probably start streaming at like 10 or 11 a.m. The only reason why I didn't start streaming earlier today was because I was trying to sort something out regarding the beta. And so I wanted to try and get that done this morning, rather than leave it any longer. That's complete nonsense that I'm only 2-1 up. FPL is out, so renew your league. I start a new league each time. Beta was out yesterday. Plans for food today. I've got my grapes. I've had some toast. No idea for the rest of the day. Probably not eat much. Because today is the day. This morning when I weighed myself, as I do every day, I have finally hit the halfway mark. 5.7 kg lost. 5.7 kg left to go. Which means I'm now allowing myself to book in for a haircut. Oh! Absolute scenes. Now I just need to decide on where I'm going to go. And hopefully within a week. GG! I'll probably lose another kilogram just having my hair cut. Insane. But yeah, man. At this current rate, I kind of think that I might lower the target even further. But we'll see when we get there. So progress! Continuous progress is happening. I'm very happy with it. Going good. Yeah, I hate that we got rid of. Oh, that could have been such a good ball. Break back, nerf, massively. Okay. Why did that go to him? Why are you clearing that? Yeah, my games today have had way more ping than they have done recently as well. I went into one earlier that was like 40 to 50. When, after their recent server edition, my ping pretty much consistently throughout the entire year was roughly 30-ish. Roughly 30. Now it's roughly 20. So whatever they did with adding in a new server or something definitely improved my ping. 100%. For it to drop with that much consistency is solid. But yeah, today, I've had some dodgy ones. Blue, that's good. Archie, I don't think anyone can. Yeah, so tomorrow morning... Oh, I don't think I even answered your question fully. Tomorrow morning I should be live at about 10. UK time. Adidas, thank you very, very much for subbing. Anyone else that's new, welcome on in. Hopefully you want to see more streams. If you do, join us. Hit that sub button. If you enjoy this one though, please do make sure you thumb it up as we aim for 200 likes. We're on 140. So we need your help right now to hit those targets. So if you could help us out, that'd be just fine, wouldn't it? Again, there's nearly 400 people here, and we only need 60 more likes to hit that target. So, come on, everybody, you can do it. Takes a split second out of your day to make mine. We need less than a quarter of you to help us out. Then our target is hit. Speed up lag, what is it? Speed up lag is when your game basically completely freezes. And then the game, like, fast forwards to catch up with itself. The game goes at, like, double speed. You've got that. That's not fair. Nick, yeah, this is true. Ding, ding, ding. Can player intelligence sort this out? Why is he just standing behind him? Get in front of him, you idiot! And then the game just automatically kicks it at his Ronaldo. Player intelligence in FIFA is so low. Like, I don't know who that was. Was it Fatty? Why can you not just walk around Ronaldo so that I can pass you the ball? It's so dumb. And it wouldn't surprise me if that kind of thing hasn't been changed for next FIFA. And again, then I'm not able to pass it to him, so the game automatically kicks it. And of course, it automatically kicks it straight at the guy. Lovely. Oh. Virus, yeah, that's the biggest problem. Are Leicester still getting the virus bad? The Leicester City Centre is still staying locked down. Well, not fully locked down, but you're not allowed to go to places indoors with another household. So, for example, I can go to my Barlin, yeah, exactly, which is good. I can go to the pub with my mates in any of the surrounding areas of Leicester, any of the surrounding boroughs or towns. I can go indoors with my mates to a pub, but I can't go in the city centre indoors with my mates to the pub. That was such a clear foul. But in the last 2 days, the numbers have come down. If they keep coming down, maybe that will change soon. That'd be nice, because we'd like to go into town and do a couple of things. Go on some absolutely Larry bar crawl. Those clubs probably won't be opening for months. Romario, yeah. Okay, what are we up to? We literally went up by 1 like, even though we're at 400 people. Come on, everybody! 400 people. And we only need... I don't even know what percentage of people that is. 60. I need your help. If you're enjoying the stream, please do support it. Oh! Oh, that touch! The dribbling by Bruno was lovely. That's better. Thank you very much, everybody, for supporting the stream. I hope you enjoy it. If you do have any questions, by the way, firstly, hi. I'm Scott. I stream and upload FIFA basically every single day. Even though we all hate this game at this stage and we can't wait for FIFA 21. Still grinding it out to try and provide you with some entertainment. So, if you have any questions, the point of our streams is to chill out, play some games, and get you involved. If you want to have any questions or comments answered, this is a stream for it. We try and respond to every single one. Whether you're asking a question about FIFA, myself, my channel, football, Leicester, Pingu, we try and field every question and try and give you an interactive experience. And if you really enjoy yourself and want to see more, join the channel. But let's get some questions flowing in the chat. The chat rate, considering we have got 400 people, we are averaging 1 message a minute, which is really, really low. So, let's get that up a little bit. Well, let's get some questions firing in. I can't believe this game is still 2-1. Oh, I played that so well. Nice. I've played Fall Guys. I streamed it and it didn't do very well, so I haven't really had any incentive to stream it again. Oh. What the hell is happening? Right. Who's my favourite superhero? I don't really have one. I've never been into comics or anything like that. I've watched a couple of superhero films, but I've never been like super into them, like insanely hyped for the next one or anything like that. The chat rate doesn't go up if one person is chatting. The chat rate is based on the number of people that are messaging every minute. So you will have made no difference by spamming. I've not grinded the icon pack because FUT Champs exists. What percentage of people got the beta? Impossible to say. You said earlier about using Insta more. Why not TikTok as well? Clips from streams, funny clips, etc. It could, if they blow up, it could bring way more people into the stream. Well, now that Instagram has Reels, I think we're moving into a state where Twitter and Instagram are basically the only social media that you're going to need and use. If Insta wasn't going to add something like the Reels that they have, then I would have been more interested in TikTok. But yeah, adding little bits and bobs from streams to Insta is probably something that I will be looking at. But we would need some proper clipping feature from YouTube, which they are working on, but we don't know exactly when or where that's going to come out. They are also 100... Like, I know when they did the Q&A like a month ago, something like that. Oh. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So in terms of like gifting memberships, which is a huge thing. Sorry, it's just something with Meghan Markle. It's kind of distracting. I rewatched the first 2 episodes of Suits last night, and my god, dearie me. Wiz, who, if you somehow don't know who Wiz is, what the hell? Where have you been all these years? He used to be like part of Optic and everything like that, playing games with like Hex and Hutch and Diesel and everyone like that. Nanas and all of those. Was part of Machinima for a very long time. He is now the lead guy for basically gaming on YouTube. So also to do with streaming on YouTube as well. And he's just come back from paternity leave. And look, you'll see the things that he said. Where was it? One sec. Here we go. So, where is it? When was his first proper tweet back? Maybe he's got it pinned. I think he might have it pinned. Ah, here. We've been making some significant stride on the live gaming front here at YouTube. So much more to come, right? It's an exciting place for us to continue to develop and improve on. Feel like we're just scratching the surface. I can't wait for us to unveil more of what we're doing here, right? And then he's also said like this. Gifting memberships would be such a great addition right now. That's not lost on me. Stay tuned. Which hopefully means news coming soon. Here, gifted members when? No spoilers, but I see you and I know this request well. Memberships as a whole is a product we will continue to expand on in many ways. Stay tuned. Other things like different colours of super chats and memberships depending on what level of people come in at and stuff like that. He's also said they're going to work on. Think of this, like, this guy says he doesn't have access to his own emojis, which I have to pay myself for access to my own emojis. Now, that just isn't the case. Oh, you can't see them because they're behind me, but I'll put one in the chat right now. Right? Like, it's there. I don't really understand what he's talking about there, but he also said here, allowing people to give memberships would be huge. Platform-wide emotes, not just on your own channel, would be great. We've got a ton of things in the can to work on across YouTube, but those particularly gifting are unanimous top asks. So I feel like with Fwiz at the helm, YouTube is pushing in the right direction now. And gifting memberships have been a thing on YouTube for years. And the fact that gifting hasn't existed is crazy. This person asked for theatre mode with the chat moved to the side so it can be read, just like on Twitch, right? If you watch Twitch on your phone, then the stream takes up like 2/3 of the screen and the chat's on the right hand side. Good feedback. Copying in this person who works on UI and everything like that. So it really does look like they're going to be working on they really look like they're working on a lot of stuff. And it's really good to see. Again, this is the top guy when it comes to this stuff, and he looks into stuff. He doesn't just he's responded to my tweets in the past and stuff like that, whereas the people lower down than him, that are the people that are working on the teams, don't ever respond, whereas he does. And it's really looking good for the future. And I'm very excited for what they're going to be doing in the next year or so, most likely. It's going to be good. See, look. New concept, live stream UI. And again, instead of just ignoring it, he then forwards people onto it publicly. This is what it could look like. I don't know why it doesn't properly. So, yeah. I'm looking forward to any changes that YouTube are looking at making to push streaming further and further. And it's looking good. Good. Right, where did I get to in the chat? Brandon, yeah, that would have been nice. Who will win the Europa League? No idea. Are you happy about my FIFA team? Yeah. Have I grinded the icon pack yet? No. I wish you had my team. It's not that hard. Or it wasn't hard. I mean, I think it sums it up. This is my second account. Right? And before Summer Heat came out, this account had hardly anything on it. But Summer Heat made it so easy. And it was so cheap to get some of the cards that are so good. Brandon, nice. Do you like candies? If yes, which is your fave? Haribo. Hey man, new to the stream? Oh, sorry it's taken 8 minutes to reply, but we went on a bit of a YouTube, not rant, but happy rant, I guess. But you're so good at this game. Any tips how to get better? Your endgame is good, but your skill level is horrible. I would advise, do not care about FIFA 20. As soon as FIFA 21 comes out, play it as much as you possibly can. Watch videos on it. Figure out what the best techniques are for FIFA 21 as soon as possible. Grind them and be able to abuse them as well as you can. Because if you're, I don't know, let's say you're a gold 3 level player on FIFA 20. There's no point in you now working to become a gold 1 level player by the end of the year. Because drag backs, near post shots, non-existent crosses. These things are going to be completely different in FIFA 21. There's no point in learning how to abuse the mechanics of this game when that won't work in 2 months' time. So, if you're not at the skill level that you would have liked to have been, honestly, sack it off. Just chill out for the rest of the year until FIFA 21 comes out, and then grind that game and get as good as possible as soon as possible. I think EA should take FIFA points off the game. I wish they would, but there's basically no chance of that happening. It's more the FYP page. I don't know what it is. Well, you don't have to follow that person to see stuff. I don't think Insta or Twitter have that, do they? That's the only reason you suggest it. Insta does if you go to explore. He's friends with Nade Shop. That makes sense. It's a bit of a coincidence that 100 Thieves content creators are getting a paid deal from YouTube to stream exclusively. I don't think it's a coincidence at all. I think if you have an owner of an organization, it's for you page. Ah, okay. And then the head of basically streaming, a streaming platform that are really good friends, I think it makes sense for both parties to come together to benefit each other, right? And the thing is, it's more likely that you would want to work with someone that you're comfortable with, rather than, for example, let's say Courage and Valkyrie, right? Are both now contracted streamers on YouTube. So they stream exclusively on here, whereas both Ray and Jack streamed on Twitch before. Now, I don't think they had contracts on Twitch, whereas now they're part of an organization with a guy that they are friends with as the head of it, also now in partnership with an organization where the head of it is friends with everybody like that as well. I think you'd much rather go into business confidently like that than with an unknown. of someone from Twitch or Mixer or something like that. So it benefits everybody, and it just makes sense. So yeah, it's not surprising at all. Jack has come in as a member. Hey, thank you very, very much. Enjoy the emotes and all of the perks and everything you get. Thank you very much for the support and generosity. You are a legend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Why aren't you on that list? Which list? Podium. On the bigger channels, I have the option to become a member, but on your channel, the option isn't there for you. I mean, it should be, as someone just became a member 1 minute before you put that message in chat. So, how's my day been? Good, thank you. Ever considered hosting a podcast? Yeah, but I don't really have any, like, YouTube friends, I guess. So I wouldn't be able to, like, I don't have someone that I can instantly go on to co-op FUT with or do a podcast with or anything like that. Chris, is any moments is best, really. Mark, see you later. How's FUT Champs going? It's going good. Sister just made some banging cakes. Sounds good. How are things in Leicester? Fine. The outskirts of Leicester are fine, anyway. Jay, I did not know. Going to business with people you know is dangerous, though. Depends on the person. You could do it with your mates IRL. I have zero intention of doing that. Romario, yeah, it's a terrible game. Chris, every home game as per usual, and then a few away games. I can't remember which aways I went to. I definitely went to Sheffield United because I saw Harvey Barnes' absolute banger. I really can't think of what else I went to in the league. I went to the semi-final against Villa. That was great. I went West Ham away for the first time. I saw us win whilst then going on a night out with West Ham supporting mates. I don't know if I went to any of it. I really can't remember if I did. This could be a loss. That's a foul. Okay, game. I'm going to start business. Got to sell them no matter what. Again, it depends on the person. Much prefer the original version of this song. I much prefer copyrighted music to non-copyright music. Everybody does. We're limited. I predict Man City will win about 4-1. Tackled by the AI. Don't like people make money off the music. Sort of do. Providing entertainment. subscribed. Well, if you did, then welcome. Do you have any questions about myself, my streams, my channel, my videos, anything? Poke, I mean... I don't really know what you mean. Why would you predict me to go on his left foot? Unless you were just that bad defensively. PS4 and Xbox names are both the same. My YouTube. Oh yeah, but you're using it to enhance the stream. Like TV shows, like movies. They have music to enhance scenes. Yeah. Do I think I can get Elite 3? I mean, I don't play past Gold 2 normally. When am I going to change players in my squad? Probably not again this year. Unless I do that free icon pack and get like Prime Moments Eusebio, then I doubt that my team will probably change. They're not releasing good players. The insanely good players cost way too much. So, I don't think anything would change at this rate. I did tell you this could easily be a loss. This guy clearly isn't bad. He doesn't seem great. Like, I'm not getting played off the pitch, but definitely not bad. Yeah, and I'm just so done with this game. I just need 21, especially with a beta now out and everything like that. Just like, you know, we're so close to this game. So close, yet still so far, because every day of playing this nightmare. Ugh, so annoying. Lou, that doesn't surprise me. You're not allowed to show, stream, record, upload any gameplay from the beta. I'm sure some will probably be out there right now that you could probably find if you searched in the right places. But you're not allowed. You're not allowed to post photos. You're not allowed to talk about it. Like, for example, if I had the beta, I wouldn't be able to tweet out and say, oh yeah, this new feature is in the beta. You're not allowed. Obviously, that's much harder to police than literal, like, gameplay being posted and just taking it down off of YouTube. A lot easier for them to do. Oh my god, the AI! So pictures of loads of stuff will be leaked and be everywhere. But I so far haven't really seen any like proper screenshots of stuff. It's just people taking photos on their phone. It's surprising. Carl, no. Lou, enjoy. What do I think to what we know about FIFA 21 so far? All irrelevant until we play the game. Nothing matters. If you look at all of the features and content and everything on this game, without playing this garbage, you'd think it'd be great. But then you play it, and you have shots that miss from 6 yards out on a 5-star weaker foot with really high shooting stats. You have terrible dribbling, terrible delay, terrible passing, everything. And so everything else is rendered pointless. There's no way we should be. Aves, not unless the new manager actually has plans to really mix things up. The last couple haven't. Okay. Harry. Bad face. Fraser, not that I know of. How's he missed that? Because it's FIFA 20. That's the answer to most questions when it comes to stuff that happens in this game. It's FIFA. That is the answer. There's no logical explanation. The answer is just, it's FIFA. FIFA defies logic and reason and the laws of physics. It does its own thing. And you just have to accept that, and it's just garbage. And you've got to know that it's going to happen. Aves, anyone that blames Messi for that performance last night doesn't understand football. Simple as that, and you should pay zero attention to them. If people watch your streams on TV without being signed in, do they still count as a viewer? I would assume so, because that would probably explain why we get up to like 400 viewers, but then we don't really get that many comments or thumbs up or stuff like that. Whereas, like, if everyone that's here supports the stream and hits the thumbs up button, we could get those last 23 likes to hit 200. Right? And we could get a load of people asking questions and commenting and getting involved. This is the kind of game that earlier in the year would have made me lose my head. This guy's skill level is most likely elite. But the fact they are 2-0 up is a disgrace. Farland, you're playing a very, very early build of the game. Months old. Please pass. Of course your ultimate team doesn't transfer if you get the beta. How unfair would that be? What the hell? Campbell, yep. And it needs a rebuild. Top to bottom. I have zero options. Oh, would you look at that? An AI Rebury is the thing that tackles me and stops me from scoring. God, man. So bad. See, that's the thing. In this game, I know my opponent's decent. I'd be surprised if they have never finished elite. I say they're probably on the skill level that they're somewhere between Gold 1 and Elite 3. No. But then you have stuff like that just ruins your game. I pressed that as a first time pass, which if he'd done it as a first time pass, he wouldn't have been able to move his Pogba quick enough to block the pass, and it would have got to my player. But because the game decides that it's going to be delayed, he takes an extra touch, his Pogba can get in position because he's read the pass by that stage, and so then the pass is pointless and loses me possession. it's very hard to judge people in a game that is constantly delayed. That's a clear foul. And that relies so much on AI. I feel like if I played this opponent 5 times, I think one of us would probably win 3 times and the other one 2 times. I think it'd be close. He's just ignored 2 skill moves, man. The delay is just garbage. Just the heel to heel twice ignored in the space of 2 seconds. And then because he isn't bad, he'll probably proceed to time waste. Yet another ignored heel to heel. Oh my god, and it's going to cost me. Nearly. Antoine, I'm going to get rid of you because you've just been very, very annoying. I did not get a beta code. Shock. The wrong skill move. AI interception saves you yet again. And what do you think? Ah, you slipped way too early. Play Fall Guys or something. Any game that I enjoy, that I stream, people don't watch. I played my favorite game of all time on stream, maybe like a week or 2 ago, and got a quarter of the viewers than we currently have. And for someone that isn't a big enough streamer, for that to be okay, I can't afford to do that. I mean, streaming without donations or memberships and stuff like that is terrible anyway, let alone if you're streaming a game that gets you no viewers. And of course, the standard FIFA 90th minute consolation goal is completely pointless. That just feels very harsh. I'm surprised this is in the highlights. There's no reason for this to miss. Swaps is a great concept executed poorly. What did they do wrong? Well, it was garbage. Most of the icons were overpriced in terms of the swap tokens that they required. They skimped out on the icons that they actually offered. For example, we never got ourselves a Pele, or Cruyff, or Eusebio, or someone like that. They then give us worse versions of players when they should have given us better ones. For example, they gave us baby Ronaldinho instead of mid Ronaldinho. Not even the prime, but not even the mid. And it's just stupid. Baby Zidane for basically all of your tokens. So what it did was it gave you worse versions of players with no real viable way of getting any of the others. Whereas before, if you wanted Zidane, obviously he didn't exist at the time, but if you wanted Zidane, then you could work towards his SBC with everything that you earn on the game. That's complete crap. Working towards that. I'm going to lose this game, and it's going to be one that I don't deserve, judging by the first 5 minutes. Yeah, you could work towards your Zidane with everything that you get through Rivals, Draft, FUT Champs, everything could go towards it, right? You could either put in your untradables or spend money on tradables to put in. You would get better packs back. Icons had a use that weren't very good, right? A garbage icon still had a massive use last year. And you had something to work towards. Whereas this year, it was just terrible. I don't know if I got all of the icon tokens in more than one of the sets. I don't think I did. Because to me, it wasn't worth it at all. You do not deserve to be winning. Yeah, there should have been a 4th icon swaps, and it should have been insane. If you're going to give people like a 94 Bruno for free, then why were you so selfish and just not generous at all when it came to the icon swaps? I don't understand. Oh my god, go away. And again, you went from being able to get any icon you wanted through the SBC to having icon swaps where they didn't even put every icon in the swaps. They could have put the worst version of Pele and Eusebio in, but they just didn't. They just didn't. It was stupid. Really stupid. The other big problem with icon swaps is that it's time limited, whereas icon SBCs are not. You could spend 3 months putting everything that you earn and grind for into a Prime R9. Couldn't do that this year. They also brought in icon swaps so that icons were more accessible than ever. What they didn't say was that they were going to give us terrible icons and make them accessible. Prime Icon Moments Cruyff was available as an SBC for less than 2 million coins. Whereas this year, he's like 10 mil. How insane is that? If icon swaps exist this year, they need to exist alongside icon SBCs. Icon SBCs is one of the best things there's ever been in FIFA, and to not have it next year would be an absolute disgrace. Why can't I switch to Fabinho? I feel like this is one of those guys that thinks that they're really, really good at the game, and they're not really. They've scored due to luck, have not conceded due to luck. I think about Chilwell. Not good. At least not this season. Terrible. You say icon SBCs are gone for good. I mean, you don't know that. You don't work for EA. No one has any idea what SBCs we're getting in FIFA 21. And it's stupid to even pretend that you know. The reason they have not spoken about content at all. How many times do you get tackled and keep the ball, man? Jesus. How many views did I get on Twitch? Like 150. It was awful. It was a risk that didn't work out. Sometimes you have to take these risks, try and progress. I can't believe this guy's still winning. No way. Good ball roll. Icons are revealed. FUT is revealed. It's too big to not mention icon SBCs. Don't be stupid. How is this guy 2-0 up? Honestly, this is why I've been doing shorter and shorter streams every day. Game is just so bad. I cannot believe that I'm losing, let alone 2 goals down to this player. You just lost a sub. See you later. If you can't handle trying to think that you know better than EA and someone challenging you on that, then see you later. I don't know why you'd stick around a channel for so long and unsubscribe because you think that you know everything that EA are going to do when no one has any idea. That's really childish. But, hey, it's your decision. Razor, yeah, loads. Prime Icon SBC on 9 was about 3.5 mil, I believe, if you had nothing in your club. Fouled me, but not enough for a penalty. He didn't go on the floor. Oh, but that's a foul. Exactly what he just did, but in the box. Am I streaming tonight? No, I'm watching the Champions League. That will be the case for all these European games for the rest of the month. I will not be streaming when they are on. No chance. I'm really tempted to just leave. Can't be bothered. I know that this guy isn't that good, but I know he's going to win. Because it's FIFA. Like that right there sums it up. Read exactly what he's going to do. Read exactly what he's going to do again. Don't come out of it with the ball. Nothing you can do, man. What do you think Chilwell's weaknesses are? Basically everything. It's Man City Leon today. Get off. Of course. I mean, no one's surprised. That's yet another foul, but because he didn't go on the floor, it's not a penalty again. Oh, it's so bad. I told you, this guy thinks he's great. He's getting jammy. Right. No. Garbage pass, Widge. Garbage. again. No, because people come back on second accounts and say the same thing and misspell the same words every time, so I know it's them. And I know that they will never learn the definition of words. They come back on a second account, 57th account. Actually, there are some people on my channel that are probably on their... in the hundreds of accounts that they've had blocked on here. But again, we'll come back every single day, say the same thing, make the same misspellings because they're really stupid. And they'll get blocked again. It's possibly the biggest waste of time anyone has ever done in their life. Ah. But the thing is, we all know that they're going to fail in life, so we're in a better position than them, and we can be happy in that fact. Oh, nice. Let's go. Too little too late, most likely. Yeah, Chilwell's weaknesses, going forward and defending. So everything. Oh, yummy. Nice. That's just so stupid that you're not offering yourself there, and I'm being forced to play the pass anyway. Because everyone else... Like, look at the positioning of my players. Where do I go here other than backwards? Where are my attackers? Where is my team? Offer something. And this is the thing that I really hope changes in FIFA 21. The attacking AI making more intelligent runs to take us back to closer to FIFA 17 days. That's just stupid. That's too all. It's going to be a more undeserved loss than the last one. That's not where I aimed. Oh, I wouldn't have passed if I thought it was going to go there. I would have just tried to squeeze a touch through. Again, we have no options. What a garbage pass. Why don't you just pass it where I aim? Maybe we'll score a goal. Hey, there you go. Exactly, Keelan. Exactly. This guy hasn't had a shot in the second half. Go. 4 more likes to go till 200. Keep it going, everybody. Thank you. I pressed that as a first time pass. I would have been through on goal with Bruno. The game took a touch. So infuriating. Why did that go? I did not get a beta code, but it doesn't matter anyway. I'll be able to get all the graphics assets that I need anyway. That's all I really care about. I don't care about playing a like 3 or 4 month old build of the game that will be nothing like the final release. Basically, to sum it up, the gameplay is the least important part of the beta for myself. I mean, just what game? I don't understand this game. What just happened? Throughout all of that. What was that? Starting off with Mendy just not locking onto the ball whatsoever. Complete and utter nonsense, isn't it? Yeah, I knew you would take a terrible touch. That's a foul. Of course not. You'd rather play FIFA 20 than 21 beta. I wouldn't go that far, but getting good at the FIFA 21 beta is irrelevant, is probably the better way to sum it up. I've got a nice little bite mark on my foot. Great, that's not going to be annoying at all. Yeah, Ferland Mendy just decided he didn't want to play anymore, and then the ball bounced around about 4 times, ended up at his guy, and he scored. That's FIFA 20. Oh, don't ignore the skill move! Ah! So annoying! I've not done the icon objective because FUT Champs exist. Oh my god. I switched to the wrong centre back. Jesus. Oh! Game! I can't believe. Well, no, I definitely can believe. How did that pass go out wide instead of through to Vinny running through on goal? Oh my god. Luckily we don't panic, we still end up scoring, but Jesus. Insane. Oh, that's a good ball. Fair play. But yeah, I don't know how much longer we'll stream for today. Views and everything are doing decent, but the chat is non-existent. How is it not a foul? He's gonna mess this up. Yeah, I just knew. Okay, made up for it, but I knew he wasn't gonna get it properly for whatever reason. Pretty sure I held my stick straight down, but you do you, game. How's my weekend? I mean, it started with playing FIFA 20, so garbage. Oh.
Where the days are never ending, where the nights are feeling lonely, there's a place that I can go, where the birds are free to roam, in the sky, flying high, over fields of green, and where the stars inside the sky, where the last one's shining bright, pushing through the storm and night, we'll be burning on and on and on. Where the stars inside the sky, we're the last ones shining bright, pushing through the storm and night.
Well, we've both done exactly the same thing. Oh, come on. Steve. Charlie, nope. Ramos probably has really good penalties. Ooh. Thomas, basically everything you've said is wrong. And that is why you get banned on every single account that you make. You know nothing about streaming. Evidently. Ah, and we get screwed by RNG. Well, that sucks. Timed it green. The odds are that that should have gone in. We got unlucky. Very unlucky. But that sums up how we lost that game, really. That guy didn't deserve to win. What did Thomas say? Thomas said they will fail in life, you say? The guys that come to the channel and dislike on hundreds of accounts over the span of about 5 years. Yes, I do, because they are clearly not very intelligent, because they don't realise that it actually benefits my channel. And they gain nothing from it. And they waste their time every single day to try and be negative towards someone, but inadvertently actually help them. So yes, they probably will fail in life if they are that stupid. He then says, but yet you're the one that has 80k subs with 300 viewers. Incorrect, we have 380. So that's also wrong. After streaming for 5 years, also wrong. We've streamed for 7 years. Still live with your parents at 22. I'm not 22. Other than that, though, it was a great comment. It was a great comment. It was all so accurate. Can I give you FIFA points? Yeah. But I won't. There is that penalty shootout spike. Nick, yeah, this is true. FIFA points in August, why? What do you mean? What do you mean? Oops. Okay. Oh, Scuff, yeah, I couldn't care less. Again, I know that I am more intelligent, happier, and doing better than someone that wastes their time doing that every day. I literally couldn't care less about someone that is that negative in their day-to-day life, because I know that they're a terrible person. And I just don't want anything to do with them. And I will not let them influence me. Get negative people out of your life as soon as you can, in any shape or form. If there is someone that is dragging you down, get them out of there. I only really have normal crisps. Oh, what a save. Blunt's not right now, no. Fine, wins the Champions League. Probably. What card do you have? A Fiesta. To watch anime? Nope. I may get into it at some point, but not right now. What was with that extra touch he did there for no reason? Who kept him on? Was it Semedo by any chance? That's realistic if he did. Play Fallout games, you fat blank. One, it's my stream. I choose what I want to stream. I don't want to do Fallout, Fall Guys. Two, that is wildly inaccurate. I would advise you to look up the definition of that word. You may learn something. You could probably learn a lot by getting educated on a lot of stuff. Oh my god, that touch. Wow. Hey! What year? November 2015? 15? Definitely the same guy you banned earlier. Well, obviously, yeah. There's a running theme of you get insulted by the first comment that they put in the chat. They don't have a profile picture. Their username is just a name because they've just written a random name and then created a Google account. And yeah, all there is to it, really. There's not much intelligence that goes into it. They're not the new shape. If by new shape you mean the shape that they've been for years now, then yes, it is. Tarek, I couldn't care less about that. That benefits me. Which is why I don't really trust any, or most accounts that just have a standard name, no profile picture or anything like that. Majority of accounts that get banned have that. How many cars have I had in the past? This is the only car that I have owned. I used to drive my mum's old car.
Thanks for brightening my day with the stream currently going through a pretty tough break. Up and your opinions on negativity and stuff has really helped me out, mate.
Ping!
Cheers for that.
Why does this woman not know how to say a sentence without stopping? I'll get to that in just a second. Is he onside? Are you offside? Okay, thank Christ for that. Oh my god. Yeah, I used to drive my mum's old car. That is now my sister's. Basically just been passed down. Nicely played. Roz, yes. Surely there's no one that plays a game as bad as FIFA if they don't love football. That's a foul. Of course it's not. FIFA. Okay, so Riley came in with a dono. Thank you very much for the generosity. Thanks for brightening up my day with the stream. Currently going through a pretty tough breakup. Your opinions, negativity and stuff has really helped me out. Cheers for that. No, thank you for the generosity and support, man. It makes all the difference right now. YouTube and obviously FIFA are a struggle in August. So it makes a big difference when someone like yourself comes in and supports in that way. So thank you very, very much. I've been through one myself in the last month and a half now. And some parts of it are hard. And yeah, you just need to find that thing that that spurs you on. For me, it's been really getting into fitness stuff. And now working hard on bettering my channel and everything ready for FIFA 21. So you gotta find that little spark. That's ridiculous. Janet, how was it? I think Chelsea should sign Coutinho. I don't think they need to. Roz, I don't know what he should do. That's another very clear foul, but just not given. It's gonna be tough playing this in September. Can we just pretend that that's not a thing that's gonna happen? I don't like thinking about that. Ow. FIFA 21 is not delayed. No. That's a release date that's later than most FIFAs, but it's not delayed. Yeah, Vertonghen to Benfica is done. SBC fodder! Hacked by the AI yet again. What a skill-based game. I love it. Ding, ding, ding. 11 likes. Keep it going, everybody. We could potentially get that 250 mark. Oh, that was back to Fab. Ugh. Imagine if passes went way, mate. What's your opinion on Ben Yedder? Was OP for most of the game and then fell off massively. Nice. That had locked onto the guy at the back post, we have a tap it. Rip everything in the club from top to bottom needs re. Sané won't need to start every match. That's the benefit of having a mega squad. Cup game? Let's play Perisic. Not so important game? Oh, let's play Kingsley Coman. Dortmund? Let's play Sané. I didn't really talk about it earlier, the Raul. I read out Arsenal's tweet. That was the extent of it. Ah. Oh. No. Foul me. Oh. It couldn't handle the skills.
The reason that they never gon' cry, the reason that they never know why. I'm the only thing that's in my mind. I just put up in a building.
Eric, not really. Barca and Real Madrid have spent hundreds of millions over the years, yet they're both out.
make sure they don't forget this. Ain't no way, yeah. I think about everything they said to me. Some shit they probably don't even remember, but they gon' remember me. I used to feel like there might be a plan for everyone except for me. I still don't know if there is, I still hope that one day they accepted me. Think I'ma need some help, wanting to see how I felt. I think I need faith, but how could I believe in God when I don't believe in myself? Yeah, I don't believe in myself, so I'll just keep to myself. If I get to the top, then I'm gonna reach it myself, and it's gonna be easy to tell. I see it myself. The reason that they never gon' come, the reason that they never know why.
Right.
I'm the only thing that's in my mind. I just put up in a building. They all faking, I'm the motherfucking real thing. They all hating, I'm the motherfucking real one. I used to think I was a fraud until I did something. Until I motherfucking. Last week I panicked, huh? Yeah, no one I got.
Everybody, get me on a heads up with Andy, yeah?
I used to
Sorted.
nowadays I understand.
Reply to his tweet. Oh, dearie me. Brandon, yeah. Just this game. Ugh. Ugh.
This ain't a flip of a switch, it's all happening gradually. Maybe I'm selfish, I do it all so that they gon' be proud of me. The reason that they never gon' come, the reason that they never know why. I'm the only thing that's in my mind. I just put up in a building.
You think Sané is better than Coman and Perisic? Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Ow! Oh, I really don't want to play anymore. Although one more game will take us to 15 games played on this account, won't it? So we definitely have to do at least one more. It's getting hot in here, though. It's getting hot in here.
Boy, you better hurry up. Out of luck, missing you, but I ain't missing much. Out of touch, lost the trust I had to give you up. But my love isn't.
Seeing people that were part-time on my course now finishing it. All the stuff they came out with was really nice. Yeah, but though, if you get rare mega packs and stuff like that every week from rewards, it's not hard to keep on top of fitness, especially if you don't really play anything during the week, which I don't really on this account. It's rare that I'm doing objectives or anything like that, so I only really use fitness cards throughout the weekend. And because I only play to gold 2 as well, sometimes I do that in 20 games. So there's another like 5 fitness cards that I've saved myself from using. So yeah. You gotta make the run this side, you idiots. Music is through Spotify. Oh god, oh my god, man. Actually, in Andy's tweet, the dream. Oh, obviously to Wedge! I really don't think I can be bothered after this one. Just mind-numbingly dull. I think the thing is as well, I know that I can't really improve my team. At least if I had something like an icon SBC to work towards at this stage, I'd still be invested mentally in like, oh, okay, yeah, I need to do well this weekend because I need to earn X amount of coins so that I can get this player. But there's just nothing to drive and aim for. Summer Heat players taken over basically every team. Just... yeah. Oh, that dribbling was so sick. Trip. GG! Going for a better left winger. Than who? Yeah, expect you to grind for icon packs that give most in Dargy, yeah. I will do those, like throughout the week, I'll do the free icon pack, probably on both accounts. Yeah, the stream has died down, viewers, chat rate is low, thumbs up rate is low. So this may be the last one, just to try and chill out a little bit after this, try and sort some beta graphics out and everything like that. And just actually have a bit of fun. Garbage. Like your icon pack. I mean, if you ever get it, then I'll open it. I was going to say, if that's not a foul. Pressing R1 and you don't come short. Crap game. You went through the back of me. Okay, no. Just so dull. So dull. No weekend league after this weekend. I mean, that just hasn't been said by anyone. EA always announce when the last weekend league is. Every year they announce it. How do more people watch you playing FIFA than any other game? I have no idea. Like, I get that people are subbed for FIFA, right? But the game is awful. It's been awful the whole year. I hate... oh, I pressed pass and he just didn't do it. I hate it. You hate it. None of us enjoy the game. People don't enjoy watching someone that is not enjoying themselves. So why do people not watch games that are, one, actually popular, like Warzone or Fall Guys or something like that, where the streamer is having a much better time and can also get viewers involved, like playing with them and stuff like that? I don't get it. That's why I wish I could have the viewership to stream other games and still make anywhere near enough revenue to call it consistent and enough. But right now, I don't. If I started streaming Halo right now, we'd probably go down to like 75 people. And even though I'd be having an absolute blast, it's basically pointless streaming it. Barath, any reason why? Can't qualify into Weekend League. The Weekend League is ongoing. I've not watched Office USA. Scott, yeah, it's a shame. 21 has the potential to be the best FIFA of all time. If there is no button delay, and if the things that they have talked about work in the way that they should. You wouldn't even call FIFA popular on platforms at this stage. I mean, for my viewership, it is, compared to anything else I stream. Each day that we stream FIFA, we normally peak at like 4. If it, not including 6 PM content, we normally peak at like 450 people, which is pretty sick. You say FIFA 21 won't revive the franchise. I mean, it's impossible to say that. We don't know what the game is going to be like. We don't know what next gen FIFA is going to be like. It's impossible to say. So yeah, FIFA does get decent viewership to an extent for me. Obviously, right now we've dipped below 300 people, and it's going down towards the stage where it's like, oh Christ, why is it so bad? Whereas other games, I don't get over 200 people on any other game that I stream. And sometimes not even close to that. Like I say, Halo barely got 100 people. And yet, it's my favourite game of all time, and I was having a lot of fun. But people just don't watch. Having played it for a while, it's not great. You have not played FIFA 21. You have played a game that is about 4 months old. Tarek, I streamed Pokemon once on Twitch. One of the lowest viewed streams I have ever done in the 7 years that I've done stuff. Again, way more fun than streaming FIFA, but did garbage. In a bit, Nick. On a green screen, I can't be bothered with it. Not worth the effort. Not a stream like episode parts. God no. YouTube channels, unless they are built on variety, do not do well when you switch from one game to another or randomly start uploading other games. It's just how the site works. It doesn't go well. Okay, Brandon. And so, something that did absolutely awful on stream, I would have, that is also not the game that my channel is based on, I have zero intention of uploading that. Remember when Minecraft came back, you had the server, good feeling for a bit, then numbers tailed off. Yep, lowest viewer numbers I've had on a YouTube stream since pretty much when I first started Minecraft. But again, it just didn't really make any sense. The first few streams we did of Minecraft did really well. We gained new people to the channel, we got sick viewership, loads of people were supporting it, having a good time. And then within like a week, it was gone. And our viewership was lower than ever. Doing the same thing. It's crazy. Sometimes. It's obviously praying that park. Ugh! Might improve your streaming experience for yourself and your viewers if you talk more about your gameplay strategies, how you defend and dribble so well. I disagree. Everyone knows how this game works. You drag back, you bang it near post. That's it. It's a very, very boring game If there was more strategy to it, sure. I'd love to get more involved in like game theory and stuff like that as to how you should play certain situations. But the game is so dull and repetitive. No one wants to hear me say, oh, and I'm going to do a drag back here. I'm going to do a drag back here. I'm going to shoot near post. It's the same thing 100 times every game. It's one of the reasons why the game is so bad. No variation in FIFA. And even like compared to last year at least you had goals. There was more going on. It was broken beyond belief. But there was a lot more entertainment and stuff happening. Rather than, oh, drop back one depth, custom tactics, that's a foul, yet again not given. Woo! What a game. Crap. Strike back is too powerful. Yeah, it's boring. That's the thing with FIFA every year, though. They don't build in enough variation that you see the same things every time. One year, like for example, FIFA 21. I don't know what's going to be OP. It might be headers. It might be finesse shots at the far post. We all know there's going to be one thing that is better than everything else. And because of the way that EA do their game, they don't patch that. They don't change it. So the same thing will be OP for the entire year. And you'll go through every match seeing 100+ dragbacks this year because that is the meta of FIFA 20. It's dull, it's awful. But that's the game. Anna, I have no idea who you are. Brandy, you could do that now. As we've got extra time. Thrilling game. Shane, yeah. Exactly. I have hope that gameplay in general will be way smoother. But I would be amazed if there is not something that is considered OP. But that doesn't mean it's game breaking. If the rest of the game is okay. The best example is FIFA 17. Best FIFA of all time, in my opinion. Low-driven shots in that were really good. However, to do a low-driven shot, you had to get your player in the right area. You weren't going to score low-driven shots from 30 yards out, right? You had to actually attack and build up your goal to get in the right position. Whereas, for example, FIFA 19... a lot of it was... There also wasn't much skill involved. Because the ball could just ricochet to you on the edge of the box, green time it, bang, goal. Nothing anyone can do to stop it. Same with headers. Because headers were so OP, they were impossible to defend. You are literally hoping for the lottery win. For your guy to actually win a defensive header. It just didn't happen. So... And the same with this year. Dragbacks, with the way that defending works, are so stupid. Near post shots are so stupid. There's nothing that you can do. That it's so easy to just drag back one way. Oh, that didn't work. Drag back the other way. Okay, that doesn't work. We're going to drag back this way. Just over and over and over and over and over and over again. Until that near post opens up and then bang. Oh, it's a goal. And the problem is, there are no counters because everything else in this game is broken. Pace doesn't make sense. Shooting is so hit and miss that you can go for a finesse shot, but your guy may randomly ping it 30 yards wide because it's FIFA. You can go for long shots, they don't work. You can go for headers, they don't work. You can go for chip shots, they don't work. So you're forced to do the same thing. I didn't get a beta code. You'd rather have heading slightly too good than completely useless like this year. I disagree. I think with the way that heading works, I disagree. And the reason why is because heading is completely luck-based in defending. You press a button and you hope that your defender does one of 10 animations that makes him win the header. You have no control over it in reality. Timing it doesn't really make any difference. It's pure luck as to whether you defend a header or not in FIFA. And that's why I prefer headers being useless to them being really good. Because the defending part is just so luck-based that it isn't fair. My guy's just dribbling off the pitch when I'm holding down. But yeah, so in 21... Oh, that's what I was also going to say. And again in this year, passing, dribbling, both broken in many ways. And most of it comes down to the delay, right? The fact that every single game has delay. It kills most of the stuff that might be effective because you can't do it due to the lag. So, in 21, if there is no button delay, even if, let's say, low-driven shots are OP, you're probably going to be able to do other stuff as well, because the other game mechanics are not going to be as fundamentally flawed and broken as they have been this year. The reason why the dragback is so good this year, and why near-post shots are so good this year, is because they are basically the only thing in this game that is consistent. If you go for a long shot from the same position 10 times, you would not be surprised if the shot went in 10 different places. Whereas if when you shoot near post, pretty much every time, you know exactly where it's going to go, and you're probably going to score from it. But the rest of the game is so flawed that you can't counter it. I mean, how have I just lost the ball there? How has Laurent Blanc managed to not come out of that with the ball? This is the problem. There's just so much luck in the game. And that's why I haven't taken this game seriously for months. Because there's no point. If I was taking this game seriously right now and I just conceded that, I'd be going mad. But there's no point. It's out of your control. It's been the case all year. It's not going to change. We just got to hope that in FIFA 21 it does change. Because otherwise, you're going through another year of losing games like that due to complete luck. Nothing you can do. Lucas, how long will you take? Trackbacks are staying, but they'll be nerfed. Alright, yeah. Patty's okay. Orange. Oh. Nice AI tackle there. Oh, and he's offside, even though I got tackled, so Doesn't make any sense. He can't be offside if you just tackle me. That's not how the laws of offside work. Football, but you do you, EA. Nice work. You just give him the win due to an AI tackle, and then whatever the hell happened with Laurent Blanc.
Said and done, it won't work out in the long run. Too sad it's what you wanted, but nobody won. Our relations in demise, so let it die. Go back to our lives, you know why.
Falls over. What is that? What? What is that for a tackle? So this is what I've lost here. Interesting. This is why we play to Gold 2 every weekend. God knows how I managed to get Elite 2 this year on a game this bad. I have no idea. No idea. Oh, and we lost a chunk of subs as well. Will I be streaming for 6? No. No, I want to stop now. Again, Lucas, if you're here, you need to tell me when you'd be back. Where are they? FIFA 20. Apparently they fixed 5-star week for next year. How would that be the case though? Ever played Mario games? Yeah. Love them. Where was the guy? Sean, are you still here? Is your account free? Right now? For like an hour or two? Or not? Just get you a prime goalkeeper or someone sick. I mean, I would try. Right, what do we got then? A 90 plus, icon, and 282, 288s. Tarek, yeah, I really like it. And, like, if you're into speedrunning and stuff like that, some of the tactics and movement on the game, oh, it's incredible. A Chiesa. Very, very satisfying. I watch Mario Odyssey speedruns from time to time. I really enjoy it. They released a load of stuff back into packs yesterday. Dumb, you love to see it. Right, team of the season. Actually, before we do this, because I've got to do it every stream and I had forgot today, because this is probably going to be it, unless Lucas is still here, but I doubt it. If you didn't know, we are still sponsored by U7 Buy. We are till December. You love to see it. If you want to get any coins to spend off FIFA 20, 1 mil for 20 quid. Got any questions? FAQ explains how it all works. Safety of your account and everything like that. Links in the description if you have any questions. Get on the website. Here we go. 90 plus team of the season. Pow! Good luck! I may do a 6 PM content video. Depends how busy I am. Tevez? Okay. He's not worth that much, but he's sick. He's really, really good. Very meta. Yeah, he's only worth like 100k, but his card is very good. You really wanted Aguero. I swear I've packed Tevez like 3 times. No like Martinez or Aguero. Yeah, finesse shot outside the foot shot. Insane stats. Very good. I don't have the beta. I don't have a code for the beta. Right. Here we go then, the big one. So this is any icon player. It could be a crappy 85 rated icon. Let's hope it's an insane icon moments though. As you know, if you have a code, you read your emails. But actually, codes are locked to your account. But yeah, I don't want to play any more FIFA. So, we're going to end it on an icon pack. Because I don't think Lucas is here. And I have no idea how long they'd be before they potentially get home. Maybe I'll do a second stream in a little bit after I've had a bit of a break. I'm not going to guarantee it though. Right? There's a chance that I do another one in a couple of hours, but we'll see. But if you have enjoyed the stream and haven't already, make sure you thumb it up. Make sure you subscribe if you're new and want to see daily streams and videos. And we're going to end it off with the icon pack. So here we go. Good luck. Minimum of a prime. Oh my god, I thought it was going to be Perez. Okay. Middle Zidane. I so thought that was... Perez does have like an 85 cam, doesn't he? I'm not making that up, right? I so thought that's who was about to walk out. I thought it was going to be so incredibly... Yeah, he's got an 85 cam card. Oh my god, okay. Middle Zizou. I personally don't like Zidane on this game. I'm really not a fan. A lot of other people think he's awesome. But that is a 1.7 mil icon that you've just got there. Oh yeah, Baby Blanc as well. There's a couple it could have been that are worth hardly anything. That Perez card that I was on about, because on PS4 is less worth than 85k. But instead you've just packed a 1.7 mil icon. So there we go. You say stream is so laggy today. That would be you. No one else has complained in the 4 hours of the stream today about lag. So benches João Felix. Zizou. There you go. Fair play. Maybe even bring him on as a sub, Felix. Thank you very much for letting me open up the pack. That's beautiful. In FIFA 21, I will most likely be doing openings like that in a little batch so that I can record them and then turn them into a video at some point, either the next day or that night. So if multiple people had their icon pack, then I'd probably do like 5 or 10 at once if possible. And then upload that rather than just one. Obviously, randomly on stream. I do need to play this. But I am potentially about to go and do some work. Ready to get some graphics and stuff for FIFA 21 base stuff. Definitely use this for anything you want to. If we stream later, I'll have an icon pack. Yeah, I don't know if I will. We'll see. What is it? About 3 o'clock. I'm now going to go and do some thumbnail and graphical work. There's a chance that I stream a little bit later, but I'm not 100%. You can keep an eye on your sub box. If I did do it, then it would probably be at about 5 o'clock. Maybe for like 2 hours. Something like that. And maybe we do a 6 PM content video in the middle of it. I don't know. Jazz, I don't watch them, so I don't know. But I would assume if it's like 10 packs just put together into a video, then yes. Yeah, I need to start playing that as well. But for this morning's stream, that is going to be it for today. So I hope that you've enjoyed it. I hope you can enjoy the rest of your day. If I do stream later, I hope that you can tune into that. If not, then I would love to see you join us tomorrow morning, probably at like 9 or 10 AM, for some more FUT Champs, but on the Leicester Past and Present team account, Xbox, whatever you want to call it. But for now, that is going to be it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the support today. Anyone that thumbed it up, you're a legend. Anyone that subbed, you're a legend. Implosion came in with the Prime. Jack became a member. Riley with the dono as well. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in a bit.